Grey cattle and Racka sheep are typical Hungarian breeds and the pride of farmer Andras Kosztra. He owns 18 hectares in western Hungary, and it angers him that Germans and Austrians have bought up the neighboring fields, several thousand hectares.
Officially, foreigners cannot buy land in Hungary. But with the aid of lawyers, they've managed to obtain cheap Hungarian fields.
But the land wasn't all that cheap for the western neighbors. 3/4 of the purchase price went to corrupt middlemen, and only a small portion to the former owners. The latter didn't want to speak on camera. Under European Union law, land sales are supposed to be easier and above board. EU citizens should be allowed to buy land anywhere in the Union. Foreigners are now upset that Hungary is rejecting this rule, even though it's part of the EU.
I'd like to tell the Hungarians that the people who came to this country and began farming have invested a lot of money, and this money benefits the region and the Hungarian economy directly. Plus, these people pay taxes. I think a country is poorly advised to be guided too much by national egoism.
Nationalistic slogans are creating a tense mood in Hungary. By joining the EU, the country committed itself to liberalizing its land ownership laws within 7 years. But in December, the governing Fidesz party under Prime Minister Viktor Orban negotiated an additional 3 years.
The future of Hungary's land doesn't depend on decisions made in Brussels, but solely on our own. And you can be certain that as long as Fidesz is in power, I will do everything I personally can to keep it illegal forever for foreigners to buy land in Hungary, whatever they may say in Brussels.
If Viktor Orban gets his way, then this man will lose a lot of money. Josef Pranti is a farmer from Austria. He started growing corn on a large scale in Hungary. Now he's afraid it was all for nothing.
What should be the response? I think we should break off all dealings with Hungary. That would be my reaction. I think the European Union should consider a boycott.
The Hungarians are afraid of foreign farmers. The government has set up a national land fund to approve all land sales.
We are defending our farmland and our market. Of course, we have to add that it's in our national interest that land here in Hungary remains in Hungarian hands.
Josef Pranti is hardly going to take it lying down. He's made a huge investment and contributed to the increase in the value of Hungarian land.
A conservative estimate is that prices in Hungary have increased tenfold over the last 15 years.
But international investors still want to buy. So far, all they have are informal contracts, which are not legally binding. If the European Union doesn't intervene, they may have to take the course to the European Court of Justice.